and welcome back, YouTubers. Matsuyorific here with another character design video. Originally I didn't really want to do too many of these together, but seeing as how today is Karen's birthday, I felt that no other video would do than doing a character design analysis on Karen. So Karen is a very special character. She's not a character that I created, but rather a character that my best friend Suki created, and we use her a lot in a lot of our stories. In fact, I can't think of any story where she hasn't been a main character, and I really do love Karen altogether. I love her design, I love her personality, I love her. She's a super cute girl. And so today we're going to be looking at Karen's design. Now, for the most part, Suki just gave me free reign to do with her as I please, with a few details that were absolute. Like, for example, she had to have green eyes, she had to have strawberry blonde hair. We both agreed that she would have a pretty small bust, etc., and that her favorite clothing and all that stuff. But otherwise, I pretty much just designed her based off of her personality. In many of the stories that she's in, she is related to Sakura in some way. So I wanted to make her more resemblant to Sakura than even Hana. So she's got the same face shape. As you can see, her face is a lot more rounded than Hana's is. She's also got a much brighter expression. Karen's very rarely is Karen not happy. She's a very happy, cheerful girl. So I almost always draw her with a happy expression. She's also pretty free-spirited. She's got this long braid that she always wears, and she pretty much always seen with her hair in a braid. This is the most common braid. I have drawn her with different kinds of braids. A good example would be this style right here, where you can see that she's still got the braid in the back, but she's also got some loose ends in the front. And I've done some various other variations on that braid in the past. But there are times when she is shown with longer hair, and if she does take her hair out of the braid, it looks a lot more like this. It's you can see it's very long. This was partially inspired, at least for me, it was partially inspired by Hikaru from Magic Knight Rayearth, where you see she's got that braid, but then when she lets it down in season 2, you see that she's got really insanely long hair. And we figured that her hair is pretty naturally wavy on its own, but it's also pretty wavy because when she normally has her hair in her braid, and that even if her hair were to be straight, that would still train her hair to be wavy, since she's always got that braid in. And yeah. Since she's always got that braid in. So moving on from her hair, talk about her body a little bit. She's pretty petite. She's only 5'6". We didn't want to give her a very small bust. We didn't really want her being sexualized very much. But at the same time, she is a really cute character, and in a lot of our stories, she's also pretty popular. Which, again, as I was saying last time, plays into the whole thing with breaking stereotypes. Whereas Hana was the more reserved character with the larger bust, Karen is a lot more outgoing, a lot friendlier, and she's got a much smaller bust, but she's still adorable and popular and well loved. So that was sort of the explanation for that. Not a whole lot on that, though. She does have a bit more of an hourglass figure than Hana did. I still wanted her to be somewhat petite, but not like too petite. Nadeshko is actually my super petite character, but we'll touch on her some other time. But I didn't want her to be too petite. One, because I want to show different body types, and two, because since Karen does have her adventurous side, I wanted her to be a little bit bulkier, not like Hana style bulky, obviously, but just to show that she can take care of herself. You shouldn't underestimate her. She's not a twig. I definitely did not want her to be a twig. So I gave her about an average kind of body style for that. Moving on to her mermaid form. This is her official design as a mermaid. This little top that she's got here has the crest of Akua because she's supposed to be the daughter of the king. She's a princess in Journey of the Heart. And I really love her design as a mermaid as well. Her pink tail is the same as that of her mother. So she inherited that. We're trying to use a lot of genetics with the tails and stuff. And there's not really a whole lot to say about this, because I already touched up on a lot of stuff about mermaids in the last video. So I wanted her top to be a sort of cute top, but still sort of matching with the mermaid theme. We decided that we didn't want the mermaids in Akua to have the same kind of seashell bra that the mermaids in Atlantica wear, that you see in The Little Mermaid. We figured that would be more of an Atlantican style, as wearing seashells on your boobs would probably be very uncomfortable. But she's still got the seashell in her design, which is again the crest of Akua, to show that she is in fact a royal princess. But again, even as a princess, she doesn't really act too much like a princess, which we actually touch upon a couple of times in Journey of the Heart, and I can't wait to get to that. As far as her clothing goes, we've got she wears a lot of sundresses. She doesn't wear she'll normally wear like flats, but if she does decide to wear wear heels, they look kind of like this. They're not really like very pointy or very long. So like she will wear heels if her outfit requires it, but she'll also wear comfortable shoes as well, because she is a lot more fashionable than Hana. One other thing I'd like to make note of is makeup. I didn't talk about this with Hana because Hana's not really the type to wear makeup, but Karen will wear basic makeup. She might wear a little bit of foundation and some lipstick, usually a pretty soft color. That's about it. Oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about with her clothing is her color style, and that is she normally wears a lot of light pastel colors. Another good example would be this other outfit that I designed her in, which is for a Pokemon fic that we have been thinking about working on. And again, she's wearing the light pastel colors. I love this outfit that I've got her in. The skirt would be like kind of up here. It's like this is her waist over here, but the shirt is so long that it covers up the skirt. But like you can see her knees down here, so there is some length to it. She does have some modesty in her clothing, not quite as much as Hana. As you can see in this, you can see a little bit of cleavage, but she won't wear anything too extreme. She's still got some modesty in her clothing. And that's really about it for Karen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one.